I thought I'd weigh in on the massacre they called the SEC Championship. A couple of days ago, I said that Alabama was going to beat them so bad that at least when Florida wore their blue jerseys, the black and blue would possibly blend in. What type of day was it for Florida? They selected to wear orange jerseys. It was such a bad beatdown that I caught myself with my phone in hand about to call Department of Social Services on Alabama for abuse. I mean, that was just crazy. I mean, Saban basically took a big old creamy doo-doo out on the field on national television, and Vern Lundquist laughed about it. Also, you got to remember this. I'm a Clemson fan. There's still salt in the old wound from the national championship. So I'm not a Tide fan. I'm just talking here. Don't get mad at me. But he exposed yesterday what even some people were still scared to say. That the SEC was not what everybody thought it was this year. I know there was people who was honest about it, but you'd be surprised how many people, like, especially me being from the ACC, I know you're like, what's up with the ACC? Yeah, you're right. Gold star for being smart. Yeah, you're right. And I know you're sitting there going, well, in years past, yada, 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 yada. You know what's so amazing about that phrase? In years past, meaning not this year. Hey, guys, let's drive up to Atlanta so we can basically validate the suspicions of everybody. That everybody except for Alabama has at least 4 losses. You know what it reminded me of yesterday, what went down? And the games almost started going too far. I mean, it basically started going too far. It was like the time my cousin, she's a teenager, and her best friend started spreading a bunch of rumors behind her back because it doesn't make sense. And she told her, she said, I'm going to get you back. And we thought, okay, she's just going to go around and lie about her. Or one day, her ex-best friend was walking behind her car, and she tried to back over. You know, I mean, it was just that too far. Wow. And instead of chanting, SEC, SEC, you know what you need to be doing? You need to be chanting, mediocrity, mediocrity. I know you're sitting there going, well, do you know this happened to that team and that team? Listen, any conference, any division, whatever. I know stuff happens. You get players who come in there, your star player, they get hurt. You lose them. You also have these recruits. They're fantastic, but you find out that their high school coach was taking their test for them in high school because they were a good football player. You get them there to your university and find out they can't even spell their name. And then you get these guys who, instead of hitting the gym or hitting the books, they enjoy hitting their girlfriend. You got to get rid of them. I understand stuff happens. Just take it down a notch. I'm an intense guy, and I'm telling you to take it down a notch. All I'm saying is yesterday, a 38-point blowout in what is historically a big, like powerhouse conference. It says a lot. So, college football playoff is set. I will be talking about that later. But I got to get down here to these youngins because it sounds like they're building a bomb and trying to blow up my dining room table down there. So I got to go before heaven's little bundles of joy tear down Daddy's home.